You know what it takes to be a cook in LA? Self-sacrifice. I left Virginia to come to LA because there's this certain energy that translates to the food scene here that I haven't found anywhere else. I work at Melis, which is a 2 Michelin-Starred French fine dining restaurant in Santa Monica, California, and it's one of the best restaurants in LA. Working on the line in the kitchen is like composing a symphony. It really is. It's almost like each dish is like, one is the violins, one is the cello, one is the keyboard, and another is the drums. My first job in the kitchen was when I was 16 as a dishwasher, and that was before I even knew I wanted to cook. I was just a kid looking for a job. After I started working there and just seeing something as simple as salads being plated, it like kind of drew me in. Like I was like, this is pretty amazing. As sous chef at Melis, I have to go to the farmer's market first thing in the morning, pick up produce, go back to the restaurant, disperse it to the staff, and then we start prepping. We have to get fish deboned, tomatoes concassate, sauces simmering. All this has to be ready before service at 6 o'clock.
Fire, menu prawn, menu truffle pasta, 2 menu seasonal, followed by a menu duck, medium rare.
Working in the kitchen is one of the hardest jobs I've had in my life. You're under this like constant stress, and on top of that you're working long hours, you're on your feet all day, and it's just completely physically and mentally straining, and most people can't handle it. But I love it.
See how beautiful that looks, and we sear it off nicely. It also protects halibut being so delicate. It helps protect the flesh.
Chef Josiah Citron is one of the most renowned and respected chefs in LA, and it was only natural that I wanted to come work for him. He's almost like the epitome of an old school French chef relocated in the US. He has that passion, that drive, and intensity that you come to expect from great chefs like himself. One day I was in the kitchen and I was scrambling eggs, and this memory kicked back to me from my grandmother and how she taught me how to properly scramble eggs when I was a little kid. And she was explaining how you use a spoon to stir it and cook it really gently so that the texture comes out nice. And it's actually like a classical French way of cooking. And I have a Southern grandmother, it was kind of weird. And it was like little moments like that that I think back that kind of directed me to cooking that I didn't really realize until now. If you want to be a chef, you can't wait around for someone to hand it to you. You almost have to take it. Hosting pop-up dinners have given me and my friend Gary a chance to not only showcase our skills, but to do what we're trained to do, be a chef. For the oyster dish, I was thinking, we have those nice clear bowls.
Okay.
We'll put the garnish in the middle and then pour the gazpacho so it comes like 2/3 of the way up.
I brought a fish tank bubbler, and instead of making foam with the frother, let's do bubbles. You know?
And we'll just drop that right on top.
Exactly.
I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out tonight. As you know, we're just cooks when it boils down to it. That's our life. This is what we do. This is what we love to do in our free time. I mean, we just spent our last 2 off days preparing this for you and had a lot of fun doing it. So cheers to the night.
Thank you, chef.
I always have this sense of satisfaction and almost comfort of knowing that something that I served pleased someone else. And I think that's what most cooks thrive on.